I refuse to eat at a table where people are eating animal products. In my mind, it's the same thing as if like you're eating a dog or a child in front of me.
Whoa, okay, hold up there, buckaroo. That might be a little bit extreme, don't you think so? Let's see, boys and girls. Let's try and break down this logic. Sitting down at a lovely restaurant, eating maybe some chicken or duck is the equivalent, apparently, to this man to sitting there and eating a newborn baby. Bro, what? What is he even waffling on about? What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to the best channel. Yes, everybody clap. I know I didn't upload for the last 2 days. Big sad, but you're a pupper ablaze. He is back, and we're back with a slapper. We're back with Do All Vegans Think the Same? I legit thought that said speed run then. But yes, boys, we're back with this banging of a video. I know we've all been thinking it, so let's just jump into it.
I guess it's just like in the definition, veganism is a way of living which seeks to exclude as far as practicable and possible all forms of animal exploitation and cruelty to animals for any reason, clothing, food. It's about animals.
Yes, it's 100% about animals. If you're trying to be vegan for health benefits, which by the way we've already debunked that don't really do any health benefits, so yes, I guess in some ways this is pretty much the only good thing about being vegan. Although there are definitely people out there that are vegan for the quotation mark health benefits. Apparently to this lovely young man, what does his t-shirt say? Queer vegan. Hey, when can I cop some of that? Slapping merch, I need some of that. Apparently to this lovely young gentleman though, you can only be vegan for these type of political and reasons that he is doing it. Ethical reasons.
Being ethical for them.
I didn't become vegan with any sort of ethical reasoning in mind. I just was very sick all the time, and I just had an inclination that if I stopped eating animal byproducts that I would feel better. And I did.
Just halfway through talking, all the vegans that went to the left just look at her, beam their head over towards her, and they start running on all fours as they completely destroy her. You're not allowed to say that. This is the internet. What? You're not allowed a different opinion to me. Just looks over, laser beams this lady to death. Oh my god, boys. I wouldn't even be surprised. You know, like how meth heads have superpowers? Do you reckon when vegans are just absolutely off their nut on asparagus, they also have superpowers? I wouldn't be surprised.
Ethical reasons came as a result of me looking at my health and seeing that change. I definitely have stayed vegan because of ethical reasons, but I became vegan for my health.
I became vegan for health reasons, but I think the end goal of veganism is animal liberation. So I feel like that's more plant-based when you're vegan for health or vegan for something else, because at the end of the day, we seek to use products that have no animals in them at all.
The reason why I went vegan was for the environment. Climate change is real. You could do more good for the environment by...
Wait, hold up, wait. So he did do it for ethical reasons. Why is he all the way over there? This kid got spirit, but I think he's a little bit confused. He just straight up is like agreeing with him. Like, yes, I did it for the planet, the earth, the animals. So yes, I didn't do it for ethical reasons. Okay, boys, big brain moment there.
Being vegan, then giving up your car, which is insane. I guess the ethics came afterwards, which is why, like, I agree with you guys. I feel like we both think the same things, but why I started wasn't for ethics, which is why I'm here.
I will not buy or cook non-vegan items in the loved ones. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on, man. Really? Oh, why, dude? Why you guys gotta be this controlling? So if you start dating somebody that eats meat casually, right? They've always been a meat eater. You absolutely refuse to cook it for them. That's like me getting angry because I don't really eat Caesar salads or something. I just refuse to make my wife a salad. I absolutely refuse. Get these vegetables away from me. They also feel pain. I'm not preparing these vegetables for you. I get absolutely triggered, boys. Come on though, like legit, you have to see how petty this is, right? It's like you can disagree and not like something, but really to go this far, why are you guys so controlling?
This one's tough because I've bought like a chicken burrito for my brother. He would go get it anyway, and that's maybe not the best way to go about it. Maybe I should deter him, but
No, you shouldn't. He's allowed his own feelings and thoughts and opinions. Maybe I should change him. No, what you did there was the right thing. If he's gonna go get the burrito anyway, like what kind of crazy world are we living in, boys? To the point where like, if he's gonna go and get the burrito anyway, you just absolutely refuse. Look, when I wake up in the morning and I want a burrito, I want a burrito. I don't want to wake up in the morning and then be lectured on about veganism for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Your brother will disown you. But props to you for at least going out and getting the burrito. You did the right thing. Everybody clap. Everybody clap in the comments. This woman did the right thing. Good stuff.
I try to promote my diet is just by being an example and not by forcing it into someone else, because I just think that if maybe like I had bought a vegan burrito, he would just like be resentful of veganism even more because he didn't get what he wanted.
No, exactly. I think I 100% agree with that. You can set an example and whatnot. To just straight up refuse and then buy him like, oh, I'd be kind of pissed, right? Like if I asked my sister to go get me a burger and then she came back with a vegan burger, you know what I would do, boys. I would lob it at her. Right in the face. No, she wouldn't do that. She'd actually beat the shit out of me. I'm not doing that. But still, I'd be mildly disappointed and then I'd probably just order a burger anyways. And then we're killing bread innocently. Very sad, boys. Very sad.
Buying it or preparing animal products or anything that's not vegan for somebody is enabling them to fund the very oppression that I'm against. Like for me, I've taken the Liberation Pledge. So like I'll refuse to eat at a table where people are eating animal products. In my mind, it's the same thing as if like you're eating a dog or a child in front of me.
No, it's not. It's not the same in the slightest. Eating meat is not the same as cannibalism. That's why it has its own different word, because it's a different thing. What kind of crazy world are we living in, boys? It's just not the same. I'm trying to like come back with this with a suitable argument, but he's already like debunked this himself in my eyes. There just is no possible way that this is sound in any possible way. Like, who's gonna listen to this and be like, oh, yes, I know, I agree with this. It is the exact same as eating a newborn baby, which is exactly what we do here in England. I'm joking. Although in his eyes, I'm apparently not joking. It's the equivalent of doing it, right?
You're not gonna wanna like stay at that table and be with that. You're gonna wanna like try to change those people.
Okay, so if you're gonna try to change people, don't you think it'd be beneficial to sit with them, because then you could expose them to your point of view?
So actually, every single person that I've told the Liberation Pledge about, they've had no problem changing their meals and going to vegan restaurants with me. If you care about me as a person, how could you not change one meal?
Wow, that's pretty self-centered. It's about me. It's not even about the animals anymore, boys. It's about him. I mean, she made a very good point there, right? But like at the same time, if I'm out on a meal, I don't want to be lectured about where this meal came from. I don't want to be lectured about I should now be going vegan. I swear to God, if I was out and I was having a meal and those people walk in with those TVs and start playing stuff, this is why I take the TV controller with me every time I go, just in case. Because you know what's going to happen, boys. We're gonna change the channel. We're going to watch some of Blaze YouTube videos. Very good stuff. Now, that's entertaining stuff while I'm eating. That's the kind of content I want to see when I'm eating my delicious steak. Yes, 100%.
Approach is like leading by example, right? All of my family knows you're not going to come to my house and bring any animals in or ask me to prepare it, but I do a lot of cooking. So I think what has brought me a lot of joy is like taking everything that I know my family loves to eat and veganizing it. And I've seen like my mom, my dad, and my brother, who I never thought would go vegan in a million years, go vegan. And I do know that if I would have had the approach of like judging them or, you know, coming too aggressive, it would not have been met with love or...
To be honest, I know we always like go against them and diss them so much and whatnot, right? But it normally is. It's when they're pushing their beliefs or views so hardly on you. That's the only thing that you guys have an issue with. I read the comments and it literally is that. No one cares that people are vegan, even though they tell us about 10 seconds in meeting them. Oh, hi, my name's Doug. Nice. I'm vegan. Okay. Like nobody wants to hear that. But if you do want to change someone's like beliefs or change the way they're maybe their eating diets or habits or whatever it is, I think trying to be so in their face and against them all the time, it's going to put them off even more. That's why when I see people in the comments down below that have like vegan channels, just getting up with like getting straight up angry with me, saying these absolutely ridiculous things, everybody jumps on that and starts hating them because nobody wants to see this stuff. If you're like, okay, well, fair enough, that's your views, I have my views, I'm vegan too, or I'm vegan, but I have a different views to you, I don't know, maybe you should try try this. This was actually not too bad, but yes, I agree. The vegan cheese is pretty awful. If you say something like that, so many more people are going to agree with you and then might actually try that. But just straight up being like, no, you're wrong, I'm right. Like the guy at the back is saying he won't even sit with people that don't eat vegan food because he's basically saying they're beneath him. Yeah, you're going to like deter people and put people off so much by saying that. 100% right.
Understanding at all, not forcing it on them. It has actually helped them come over to the dark side.
You are still vegan if you allow yourself an exception occasionally. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yes. She went another way. She's just going to go all the way to the
Where
end.
do you draw the line then, I guess? Like you're bending your own morals every once in a while. It's the same thing.
What the question literally said. It literally said once in a while, if you're doing like really well. Oh, no, yes, for ethical reasons, right? Look, it's better to have maybe like one burger, like every 6 months than it would be to have one burger maybe like once every 1 month, right? For like ethical reasons, yes, for sure, that could be better. Where do you draw the line? Well, kind of in the question itself. She did say occasionally, she didn't say frequently. In this guy's mind, even if I was to walk around the shop and I was to look in the same direction as a meat-based product or an animal product, I should be hung, drawn, and quartered. There's no question about it.
Thing with like meatless Mondays, like we don't have like homophobic free Tuesdays. Like it's every day is.
Yeah, but that's so stupid. That's not the same in the slightest. That's against going like human rights, right? Like that doesn't even make any sense.
Homophobia free, right? So like it's the same thing for me. If like you slip up, it's like saying like, oh yeah, I just am like totally fine with certain amounts of exploitation if I'm doing it.
Say you're traveling and it's genuinely hard to find like vegan food. You can't like survive on like just like lettuce all the time. And in certain like cultures, like say like China, like it's really hard to find something without meat.
I've grown up in different countries and surrounded by different cultures, and we live in a place where veganism is almost mainstream and it's super accessible, but there's developing countries where that's just not the case.
Hell, I literally live in England, which, I would say is a pretty up there country. Definitely not a third world, 100%. Even when I tried to find vegan food, I had to go to, 7 or 12 different shops to find it. And I finally found the vegan food. Oh my days, was it expensive. I could buy like a whole week of shopping for about £20 here, £25 maybe, right? I brought like 3 vegan products for that. That would last you maybe 2 days. Not a week, 2 days. And boys, it tasted absolutely horrible. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are like nice vegan foods out there. Just the things I brought, they were not nice vegan foods and they were disgusting. I think it was like for 6 sausages, I think it was literally like £7. Or I can go to another shop here and get like 12 sausages for like £2. It, like even cheaper than that, probably like £1.29, right? It's not even a comparison. But anyway, boys and girls, I feel like this video is dragging on a little bit. It's definitely interesting to see that these vegans have different views from each other and seeing what those views are. If you'd like to see a part 2 to this video, if you can make sure to slap a big old like. If we hit 2,000 likes on this video, I'll happily do a part 2. Like I said, it's interesting for you and it's also very interesting for me. I want to quickly say as well before we end this video, boys, we have hit 2K members on the Discord gang. Best gang on YouTube. If you guys would like to come and join on that, so you know when videos go up as soon as they get uploaded, there'll be a link down in the description for that and it'll be highly appreciated. But anyway, boys and girls, I hope you're having a great day and I'll pop her a blaze out and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Hugs and kisses. Goodbye, my children.